Hi guys, my name is Erica Virgo. I'm the See You at School coordinator for Bright Star Credit Union, and welcome to our See You at School virtual program, where every month we're going to be putting out a new video to help you guys with money smarts and ultimately just help you make the right financial decisions. So this month's video is going to be on setting financial goals, and this video is for high school students. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to mainly talk about 6 financial goals you guys should have in mind for the new year. 2021 is here, and the earlier and the more organized your financial goals are, the better you'll be at the end of the year, and hopefully the better your finances will look at the end of the year. So these are just some ideas. Hopefully you guys take it to heart and you're able to really enhance your financial life this year. So let's get into the first one. Sticking to a monthly spending plan. In other words, budgeting and learning how to budget. It's so important because it not only stops you from overspending, but it makes it easier for you to reach your financial goals and puts you in control of your money so that when you get paid or when you get your allowance, the money doesn't just come and go, but you know, hey, I put 50 in my savings and I spent 30 to go to the movies or hang out. It's important to learn how to section your money because you're not only going to have to do that in college, but adulthood as well. And the earlier you learn money or financial responsibility, the better off your money will be. So what is a budget? What does it look like? This is a super basic example. Let's say that you earn $500 a paycheck working part-time. A budget would look like what's on your right. Let's say you would write down your expenses, things that you know you're going to spend money on when you get paid. So entertainment, I know I'm going to go out, movies, mall, whatever, eating out, shopping, savings, and then an emergency fund. So what you would do is you would write out, based on how much you're going to get paid, what you want to budget for each category, and then you would kind of try your hardest to stick to that. And at the end, you would end up writing what you actually spent or didn't spend, and hopefully you're right on track. If you're right on track, then you're going to be more organized with your money, you're going to have it in all going to the right places, and you'll feel super accomplished with yourself. I'd also say it's very important to make sure on your budget, since with high school, you don't have to necessarily pay mortgages and car loans right off the bat, to have a section for savings and also to have a section for an emergency fund, which we're actually going to talk about in the next goal. So the next financial goal, setting up an emergency fund. I know at the time it may not seem like the most important thing to do, but it is so, so, so important. While you don't have any emergencies going on, it's best to prepare now. It'll not only make your college life less stressful as you get older, because if something happens, if you need a last minute book or have to take a last minute class, you'll have a little bit of your own money as an emergency. It covers unplanned expenses, so you never know what's going to come up in life, but you don't want something to come up and your first thing is, oh, I got to take out a loan or I have to, borrow money. An emergency fund is there just for that, emergency situations. And if you don't ever have any emergency situations, that's ultimately more money for your future. So you can keep adding to this emergency fund and be more at ease as your finances go up. Like, I have a good emergency fund set aside should something happen. So that's something that if you're not doing, you should really consider doing it for the new year, starting it. Number 3, start thinking about your post-grad plans. Whether you're going to go to college or pick up a trade or just work, you need to research the variety of options that are available to you and also know what they cost. College costs a certain amount, a trade costs a certain amount, even just getting a license or an associate's. There's a lot of things that you want to know, and there's a lot of things that if you don't research them, you won't know. So take that time to find out what's available and what your options look like, and know how much it's going to cost you after college to get your career or whatever you really want to do going. If you are going to college, know your top 3 schools and their tuition per semester. So important to not just say, oh, I'm going to go to UCF, or I'm going here, I'm going there, and you don't really know how much it's going to cost you out of pocket, or your parents or your family. So you want to really have your plan together and know that, hey, these are the top schools I'm interested in that I'm going to apply for, and this is how much they're going to cost. That way you can start getting your financial plan together with your family or by yourself, whatever you're going to be doing, and you won't just be thrown out there trying to figure it out at the last minute. And it's so important that no matter what you're going to do after college, look into grants and scholarships of all kinds. For a lot of trade schools, there's scholarships and grants. For colleges, there's scholarships and grants. For specific career paths, there's a lot of things out there. And if you take that time to research, you'll find a lot of beneficial things for you guys to take advantage of that, a lot of people don't take advantage of because they don't know about it. So research, 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 but ultimately it's going to help you, your family, and your pockets to have a plan for after graduation. Number 4, learn more about money and finances. Why is this important? Because the more you know, the more educated you'll be and the better decisions you'll make. You won't have to regret so many things. Oh, I wish I would have did this in high school. I wish I would have did that. You'll be ahead of the game. So at bscu.org/brightstaru, we have a bunch of free resources that you can take advantage of that teach you all about money, finances, budgeting, loans, credit, all of those big things you need to know as you keep getting older. So definitely take advantage of those links and videos on our site. You should also get your own bank account, which is super helpful because you're learning upfront financial responsibility with your own account. You're putting money in a safe place, not just under your mattress or in a jar. And learning more about your finances gives you a better understanding of how credit works before college, things like that. So you'll know the do's and don'ts. So many people mess up their credit early when they're first available to get credit, which is once they go to college or turn 18. So it's important to know how credit works and not get duped by the system and not let the system take advantage of you. So definitely get some education on credit as well. Number 5, find at least 2 ways this year, and 2 is not a lot, so we can definitely do that. Find at least 2 ways to cut out extra spending. So maybe you go to Chick-fil-A twice a week or once a week. Maybe you're always every weekend you buy a new outfit, or maybe you're a Starbucks junkie. Whatever it may be, find 2 ways to say, hey, I'm going to take out 2 times a week. I'm not going to get Starbucks. If I get Starbucks every day, I'm going to take 2 days off. If I get an outfit every weekend, I'm going to get an outfit every other weekend. If I eat out a lot, I'm going to not eat out one less day. So these things, they don't seem like a lot at first, but they definitely add up. And you'll see, and your pockets will see over time, how that does add up in your favor if you cut back in at least 2 ways. So that's definitely something easy that you can do. And last, find at least 1 way to increase your cash flow this year. So a lot of us have hobbies or hidden talents or things that we enjoy doing that we don't realize you can be getting paid for. There may be a hobby or something that you like to do that you can cash in on. Maybe you like to make beats or do music, or maybe you like to design jewelry. Maybe you have a lot of creative talents digitally. Look out and and do some research, because you could definitely be making some money with some of your hobbies and things that you like. And that will give you even more money to put towards your financial goals and your savings, or whatever it is that you may be really wanting to do. So I definitely encourage you to find at least 1 way to increase your cash flow this year while we're still early in January of the year. So I just want to talk for a second on credit unions. Credit unions do everything that banks do. They're smaller banks focused on service. You usually end up saving a lot more money at a credit union than you would a bank. So when the time comes for a bank account or a credit card or things like that, you definitely want to check out a credit union first. And just know that at a credit union, you are a member and not a customer. You're considered a member. And the best credit union to join would be us, BrightStar. There's a few ways that you can join. You can apply online at bscu.org, which is an easy way as well. You can email me for a paper application, which I will send to you via email, and then you can print it off. My email is right here, erica.burgo@bscu.org, or you can visit one of our several branches and join there. You walk in with a parent or guardian if you're under 18, and you can join right then. You can see all of our locations at bscu.org/locations. And we are on social media. You can follow us by following Bright Star CU. That's Bright Star CU. And I want to thank you guys for your time. I hope I kept it short and sweet. But this video was on setting financial goals, and I hope that you will take those goals into consideration and have the best financial 2021 possible. Have a great day.